SFDCradio.com and mash up the world.
In the building with me now, I have The Real Future. So I'm going to give you a couple of tracks so that you can get familiar with his sounds. And then we're going to be having a little talk, and then I'll come back to the music.
Summertime, oh, my girl. The real future, no? I will walk a mile to see your pretty face. Humble like a child, wanna feel a warm embrace. Now that we're together through the stormy weather, that's how we're supposed to be, you and me. She know you don't know uptown man, cause you love her future in flex. And the prettiest brown in the on the block, a big girlfriend them vex. Enough of them a talk, enough of them a speak. Me and you alone, wrap up in a sheet, kissing and we cuddling and tangling feet. That's how it's supposed to be. Love you when you wobble and wine, you and your friend them party non-stop. Man a buy champagne by the case, cause them want see your body eating up. Enough of them a talk, enough of them a speak. Me and you alone, wrap up in a sheet, kissing and we cuddling and tangling feet. That's how it's supposed to be. I will walk a mile to see your pretty face. Humble like a child, wanna feel a warm embrace. Now that we're together through the stormy weather, that's how we're supposed to be, you and me. Love the way that you plait up me here, you a real African princess. Divine and pure and fresh and clean, and me know so you must God bless. Enough of them a talk, enough of them a speak. Me and you alone, wrap up in a sheet, kissing and we cuddling and tangling feet. That's how it's supposed to be. Love me, I give you, you know me not stray. Love me, I give you, you know me not play. Nobody can't talk, no care what them say. When we roll out, it's a hot summer day. Love me, I give you, you know me not stray. Love me, I give you, you know me not play. Nobody can't talk, no care what them say. Yeah. I will walk a mile to see your pretty face. Humble like a child, wanna feel a warm embrace. Now that we're together through the stormy weather, that's how we're supposed to be, you and me. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Oh.
Big up, my selector, Dissector selector, all day, every day. Whoopsie, tone deaf for life.
As I walk through the shadow of death, you know me no fear no evil. The rod and the staff in the hand, me ready to lead out your people.
So the first track was Walk a Mile by The Real Future, and this one underneath me now is called Far Away. We're gonna introduce him after this track.
I'm a see it from far away. Read them with them evilest thoughts. I'm hear it from far away, far away, far away. We see it from far away, far away, far away. We hear it from far away. Can't trick me with them fear temptation. Me no say Babylon I work with Satan. Rise it up and me attack for the nations. I will make a live in me name go a station. Guide me. Just till I separate me from the pagan. Guide me. And it was all written from creation. No for them now off clean note. I'm a see it from far away. Read them with them evilest thoughts. I'm hear it from far away, far away, far away. We see it from far away, far away, far away. We hear it from far away. So me give thanks and praise. I have to keep the Father standing by always. In my darkest days, never lose faith, I'll never lose the way. Cause I know God is great, I won't lose the faith. He's the only one, the only one. I Yes, I'll walk through the shadow of death. You know me no fear no evil. The run and the star for me up. Me ready to lead out your people. The need and always try. Father, hear my cry. I'll be wise. I see it in the wicked heart eyes. Hey, enough of them are off clean now.
Shout out to Artist Savannah and Mr. Diamond on the Twitter side of things. Big up, bless up, and one love. So now we're gonna talk to the real future. Welcome to SFDC Radio.
Oh yeah, man, well, I Selassie. It's nice to be back in the house, in the building, in the place.
It's good to have you. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, man.
And so, for those who aren't familiar with yourself, do you want to give us a bit of information about yourself, your background, heritage, where you're from?
To put it short, I'm a Luton artist still, and I have to say I'm a Luton artist because Luton is where I really took the artist thing and it became serious in my life. And as I say, Silver Fox, who runs the station, is been a huge backing and a huge input in helping me get there from the ends, you know, from a long time. So to come and do this radio interview is a blessing, you know.
Much appreciated. So heritage-wise, then, you're what Caribbean country?
My father's a Jamaican and my mother's like from Barbados, so I get a little bit of the Caribbean and the two different sides, you know. Okay. But looking at me, man, the Wild Apache, obviously, me have the Indian look, so you know. But yeah, mostly it's a Jamaican heritage still, mixed up with the London and English kind of vibe. So I've kind of got a bit of both. And
best of both worlds.
Yeah, you know. Okay. Can do it both ways. I can give you all right, mate, and can give you a while go on.
All right.
You're
versatile.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. So how did your artist name come around? The Real Future. How did that come about?
I mean, I was called, believe it or not, I was called Ute for many years. Many years in my music, because I used to be a DJ. So when I was DJing, they used to call me Ute, and I never used to age. All of the man them seemed to age around me, and I never used to age. I used to keep my youth and used to kind of swag it with the younger ones. And then they started to call me Kid, and I said, nah, man, I'm touching this artist thing now. I've left the DJ thing alone. And so I said, let me put the future on the Kid. And it kind of worked for a few months. And then one morning I woke up and I logged on the internet. And when I Googled my name, there's about 25 Future Kids. You know, and then there was Future Man, and there was Future Arm, and Future Left this, and Future Done this. And so I just said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just combine and just get it all right and say, yo, I'm the real Future.
Okay.
And when I Googled that, nothing else but me came up, so I thought that was
that's the way you want it. Okay. So what kind of relationship do you have with music? Because some people just have it as a profession. For some people, it can be like very therapeutic. Some people, it's just a plaything. How do you class your relationship with music?
For me personally, it was like a hobby or a pastime, but as my fan base grew, you know, like I've got quite a big fan base for a UK dancehall artist, and as my fan base grew, I just started to take it more serious. And then because of me taking it more serious, you know, like my father having a studio and getting the opportunity to be able to live and breathe studio and make music, it just automatically became a business thing as well, you know, like if I'm going to spend so many hours out of the day in the studio and doing this music thing, it's going to have to pay, because I've obviously got kids and a family, so I have to bring that money home. So if I wasn't out working and I'm doing this music thing, then I just had to automatically turn it into a business thing, and that's what I've done over the last few years, you know. Okay, so do you think that you put the pleasure side of it to one side, or does it still... I mean, it's still a pleasure. It's a pleasure for me when I'm live on stage and I get that crowd reaction. That's when I get my most pleasure. I mean, really and truly, it's a lot of hard work otherwise than that, you know, late nights in the studio, writing, trying to get the right lyrics, because as you know, I'm a positive UK dancehall artist, so I don't actually conform to what everybody else is DJing. You won't find slack verses or lyrics or anything in my music, so it's very hard for a writer sometimes when you've got to try and step out of the box and do something that's different to everybody else, you know. So for me it's pleasure, but it's hard work at the same time.
Okay. And collaboration wise, who have you worked with? I'll do that bit first. Let's see who you've worked with first.
On tunes that I've got actually officially out or to come out?
Yeah, just out at the moment.
I mean, I've worked with UK dancehall artist Mr. Splurt. I've done things with Abraham, Gappy Ranks, Redman UK, quite a few UK artists I've worked with, Clipsy, Skipper. I used to have a little crew called Junction 10 back in the days.
Okay.
So, you know, there was a few artists that I was trying to bust back then times before I actually started to work on myself predominantly. So yeah, I've worked with a few upcoming, they ain't actually stars, but they're stars in their own way, you know.
Yeah, they're in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the second part of the question is, in an ideal world, who would you like to collaborate with? And I like to extend this to those that may have passed and gone, because some people would want to, in an ideal world, collaborate with Bob Marley.
Wow.
Yeah. So in an ideal world,
that's a deep one. Well, everyone would want to do a collaboration with Bob Marley. You know? Come on, man. That would just be the ultimate. But I mean, for me, do you know, like, I used to really like Garnet Silk, and a lot of people don't realize that Garnet Silk was a DJ. You know, just like a lot of people don't realize Luciano can DJ. There's a lot of singers out there. Mr. Vegas was a singer before he DJ'd. You know, like, a lot of these singers were good DJs. And collaboration, wow. Yeah, Bob, his sons, obviously. You know, I'd love
Marley's.
to do, any of them, anytime, any given time. Chronix is another one I'd like to do some work with. Taurus Riley. I mean, there's so many, man. So many I'd like to work with, to be honest with you.
Okay. And the final question I want to put to you is, do you have a reaction song, which for first time listeners is that one song that every single time you hear it, you either get goosebumps or you feel away, good or bad?
My tune or someone else's tune?
I actually had an artist who chose one of his own songs as his reaction song, which is absolutely fine, because he wrote it because of a certain situation that he was dealing with in his life. But it can be your own or another artist. He was actually the only artist that I know that's picked his own song.
Okay.
For a very, very valid reason.
Well, I'm not going to pick my own song.
Okay.
I'm not going to pick my own song, but a song that always, no matter where I go, whether it be in Europe, Jamaica, America, here in Britain, anytime I hear this song, the dance mash up, and it don't matter what was playing before it, and it don't matter what plays after it. When this tune plays, the whole, whether you're at the bar buying a drink, talking to a woman, trying to do something else, you have to make a reaction to this tune. And it's, life is full of roads with lots of signs and more signs. Mr. Tenasa himself.
Okay. And that's the one that gets you every single time. Every single time. That's great stuff. So I'd like you to let the listeners know where they can find your music and link you personally if they want to collaborate, or, you know, just hear more from you.
I mean, collaboration, you'll have to go through my management team now, because I got management. But
congratulations.
But to get hold of me and my music, just put in any computer, Google The Real Future, as in DA, because you know we are Jamaican, so we keep it like that. So just Google The Real Future. Facebook, it's Jason The Real Future Newton. Obviously, I keep my real name because we have to keep the realness sometimes. I've got my fan pages on Facebook and that, which you can find me at The Real Future. But in YouTube, The Real Future anywhere. On SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Snapchat, official The Real Future on, Instagram. I'm everywhere, man. I'm in places.
Just Google.
I'm in places I don't even know. I wake up every morning and I Google my name and find myself somewhere else.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So Google's
Google's the point. You'll be there for quite a few days if you Google me. There's about 9-10 pages.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. And is there anyone who you want to shout out while you're here? Shout out to your manager in the building.
Pick up my manager, Dean. You know, artist management. Big up my father, road manager, always on the road with me no matter where I go, you know, up and down the place. And big up all the Luton fans as well, you know, all the Luton people that have supported me over the years. Big up Silver Fox, cause a real DJ that in other ends, he don't get enough props for his works, you know what I mean?
Up.
But yo, big up some of the ladies as well that have been tweeting me and logging on from Luton. I love the support. Just keep supporting me, whether you see my CD in the market store or it's in a reputable shop, just buy one or grab one, please. I beg you. You know? Okay. But that's me.
And is your music available to purchase online?
Yeah, it is. You will find a few sneaky people that have put some free downloads, but if you kind of just display the downloads for a little while, I'm not rich. I'm still a ghetto, you believe me. I'm still shopping and eating in the same places as you, and until you see me not eating and shopping in them places, please skip the little free downloads and go to the official iTunes or the official website for The Real Future, where you can actually purchase my tune, and I do get a little percentage of that. We don't get much, but we get a little percentage.
Every little helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Support for support.
Yeah, you know.
Most definitely. So thank you so much for.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing.
Is there anything else that you wanted to add, or?
I'll be performing tonight for Luton people. I'm in the place for a reason. You see me? I'll be performing tonight down there at Lucy Park. So if you get yourself down there at Lucy Park, I'll be performing for the Macmillan Cancer Research Awareness concert that Donna Dolphin is holding and Bob Baker and the rest of them are holding. So if you catch me down there tonight, I'll be live on stage, mad thing, giving you all the tunes that everybody's been crying about. You know, the Weed Talk smashing up the place right now. You see me?
All right. So let's go into that track right about now.
Yeah,
because I got that track when my show was earlier on in the day, and I got it and I was like, oh,
crazy.
I can't play this.
No,
but it's
crazy.
evening now. It's evening.
It's put in a subtle way, yeah? Put it that way.
All right. So we're going to go into this track called Weed Talk by The Real Future.
So high, light up on the corner. So high, light up on the corner. So high, light up on the corner. So high. So when no money now run for the house, them utilities, they still a smell the ganja scent in the cool breeze. Me love to smoke until Apache eyes them a blade. Grab can and we a plant back many seed. The belly full so now a time for the brain feed. It's sticky push up me another pound please. Me love the weed until me smoke off the whole key. Can't tell me nothing cause a weed where future need. Me love me high grade, smoke me marijuana. No give me no bush past the high grade push. Me go light up on the corner. Me love me high grade.
Dissector.
I'm the real future. So high, light up on the corner. So high, light up on the corner. So high, light up on the corner. So high. So when no money now run for the house, them utilities, they still a smell the ganja scent in the cool breeze. Me love to smoke until Apache eyes them a blade. Grab can and we a plant back many seed. The belly full so now a time for the brain feed. It's sticky push up me another pound please. Me love the weed until me smoke off the whole key. Can't tell me nothing cause a weed where future need. Me love me high grade, smoke me marijuana. No give me no bush past the high grade push. Me go light up on the corner. Me love me high grade, smoke me marijuana. No give me no bush past the high grade push. Me go light up on the corner. Some grave where the weed was found, and natural thing coming from out of the ground. The way me love me say smooth as smoke off a pound. And when me get vexed, it kick me back in the zone. Me hear the birds and the bees and the trumpet sound. We farm it in the country and we take it to the town. The people need the earth to make the world it go round. Even the queen of Buckingham says she walk quarter pound. Me love me high grade, smoke me marijuana. No give me no bush past the high grade push. Me go light up on the corner. Me love me high grade, smoke me marijuana. No give me no bush past the high grade push. Are the real future. And Mr. Bird the veteran. Up. We living high. We living high. We living high. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I'm bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them we sharp like samurai sound. Turn up. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I'm bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them me sharp like samurai sound. Me now watch the price of the champagne splash from me shoes in a the video light. Master laugh and every man pass a look a woman fi hold for the night. Me with the youths them a watch and pray, so me have to keep the fire flame light. Conscious man the left, righteous man the right, man that's a future will live life. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them we sharp like samurai sound. Turn up. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them me sharp like samurai sound. Hold them is a man with the bleaching for. Hold them is a man with the freaking for. But tell them me born black and never stay black. All of me have a dozen gal in the game back. Come on black like a tar and strong like a lion. Being a man sang from way back. So all who a come with the one bag of bleaching, tell them say me now I hear that. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them we sharp like samurai sound. Turn up. Louder than loud. I'm black and I'm prouder than proud. Now I bleach out to go white like no cloud. Tell them we sharp like samurai sound. We roll out and I lock down the street again. People speak and I wonder how we do it again. And we close and we style them neat again. And Italian ways we a beat again. No, me see some mad girl, me have a feature them. One thing me
So under me now is the sounds of The Real Future with a track called Louder Than Loud. And like he said, Google. On all the social medias is The Real Future, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all these things. So definitely get following, check him out. Visuals, I believe it will be on YouTube as well. So massive shout out to The Real Future, management and father in the building. Big up, bless up and one love each and every time. And so I'm going to continue with the UK Power Play.
SFDC Radio.com and match up the world.